Hi everyone, it's DM. Today I have a lot of Halloween dies and samples to share with you as the KSCRAFT store just released a ton of Halloween products in their shop. And these first few sets of dies were designed by Rex. So first up we have this Cauldron set. And in this set you get the backing piece as well as this is a layering piece which also allows you to create a shaker. You get those bubbles, you do get more bubbles. This is a steam. And then these are decorative pieces. So for example, this piece goes on the opening of the cauldron, and as you can see, it's got stitching details, and then you get that wooden stick with embossing details, and then you also get the dead fish. So this is quite an elaborate set for a cauldron set. As I've been looking for a really nice one for many years, and I like how this one has like so many elements. So for my cauldrons here, I went with a pastel Halloween theme. And for the base as well as the bubbles, I cut it out using a glitter cardstock. And then I also cut out extra bubbles just to layer on top here. And of course, you could put the bubbles anywhere you wish. And so here's the steam, and it's got embossing details. The same with the stick. It's got embossing details here. And then for the dead fish, I cut it out using a gold glitter cardstock, and I just added it to the sequins mix here. And imagine adding all kinds of things to this cauldron. So you can get really creative in your shaker mixes. So this cauldron measures 2.5 inches by 3 3/4 inches tall, the way you see it here. And of course, like if you don't want to turn it into a shaker, you don't have to. And then next up we have a bag topper die set. So this bag topper die set looks like this. It creates the word boo, and it's got stitching details on the top there. Here's the word boo. And then for this, you could also turn the word boo into a shaker because it comes with this piece here where it's got like a frame. So this is how my bag topper turned out. I went with a pastel Halloween theme here and cut out the base using a pink cardstock. And as you can see, it's got stitching details. For the word, I cut it out using a white glitter cardstock. I added fun shaker bits to it. I also used my Pinkaboo paper in the background there, and then I also made this rolled paper flower just to add like some details to it. So it is a bag topper, and of course, like if you don't want to use it as a bag topper, you don't have to, as you can also just cut that apart and just have the word boo here. So this measures 4 1/4 inches by 2.5 inches tall. Okay, and then next up we have this witch hat die set. So this is the base here. This is a layering piece which also allows you to turn it into a shaker, and then you get these decorative pieces. And I did make some flat embellishments here and I cut them out using a black glitter cardstock as the base, and then just changed up the look a little bit. And then as you can see, it's got little buckle there, and then here's one that I made into a shaker. And as a shaker, it does have quite a thin frame here, but really cute. So this witch hat measures 1 3/4 inches by 2.5 inches. And I really like the shape on this because I've also been looking for a nice witch hat for many years. So I think the shape of this hat is really nice. And then next up we have this ghost shaker. So lots of shakers in this release. So this is the base piece here. This is a layering piece which also has stitching details. And then this ghost also comes with like a number of faces. So for example, you can give your ghost like a different look. So this one's got like heart eyes, and then so there's actually 6 different faces that you can create. And then you could also mix and match these pieces for the faces to create like many different faces on your ghosts. And so I did turn them into shakers. So for my ghosts, for both of them, I cut out the frame using a glitter cardstock. And then for the faces, I use holographic paper. And as you can see, this one's got the heart eyes, which I think is so cute. And then for each of them, I just added really fun shaker bits to it. So this one's got little skulls with bows on it. Really adorable. So these ghosts measure 1 3/4 inches by 2.5 inches tall. And then next up we have a spider die set, which looks like this. So the spider's got a lot of stitching details on it. This bottom piece here, that would be the eyes for the spider. And then you get these pieces for the body. So this would create the base here. And then this is a layering piece on top, which also allows you to create a shaker. And it is a scary looking spider. So this is what it looks like here. And for this spider, I wanted it to look like a Black Widow spider. So I used red cardstock here and then added really sparkly sequins to the mix here. And then I don't know if you can see the stitching details there, but that's one. And then I did make another one which looks like this. And this one's in a pastel Halloween theme. So this spider measures 2 3/4 inches by 3 inches tall. And then next up we have a candy apple die set. So this is the piece that creates the base of your candy apple, and it's got stitching details. It comes with this bow. And then let me just pull in the other pieces here. So you get the piece for the stick here, and then this piece is like the topping, and then you could also turn this piece into a shaker. So let me show you how it turned out. So this is how my candy apple turned out. So pretty, and I love this because like I love candy apples in general. So, and candy apples would be great for all year round. So for this one, I did make it in a Halloween theme here. I use like Halloween colors for this as well as shaker bits, but you can definitely make them for all occasions. So here are some other ones that I made. I'm just gonna place them here. And I think this die set is really fun to have. I try to make a fancy looking one. And then here's like a strawberry one. Really pretty. So this candy apple measures 2 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches tall. For my next example, I use this die set with 2 little ghosts, and it comes with a pumpkin pail. And as you can see, the pumpkin has stitching details to it, and there's also a little bow if you want to put that onto your ghosts. This is what the ghosts look like. They have stitching details. I also use this word set, and I'll show you what the words look like in a moment here. And then I also use this stamp set, and I believe this was designed by Craft Eccentricity. So in this stamp set, you get the words Spooky Halloween, Boo, Trick or Treat, Scream It's Halloween, Ghosts and Ghouls Rule, and then you get a bunch of Halloween icons such as spider web, spider, the skull, jack-o'-lantern, bat, blood splatters, as well as this broom. And then I use the door nesting die set, which actually comes with 5 pieces here. And so this cuts on 3 pieces so that you're able to lift the flap here, and it's got a notch here. And this was designed by Nicole Silhouette along with the rest of the dies here. So this largest one measures 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And this would be really great for making A2 card sizes. And so I also use these as well. So these are little swing tabs. And in this set, you do get 16 pieces. The largest one measures 1 3/4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. And so you get like these hands or hearts, and then these other pieces over here. And this would be really nice for like card making as well as making mini albums. So let me show you what I made. So I decided to make a memory decks card, and this was made using a memory decks card in the KSCRAFT store. It's the one with the 2 little cameras and a picture frame, which I could put a link to in the description box as well, along with all the other dies that you're going to see in this video. So on the front of the memory decks card here, I had the 2 little ghosts. As you can see, they have stitching details, and then for each of them, I use a purple cardstock to back them up. And then I added the bow on one of them, and I gave each of them a pumpkin pail. And the pumpkin pail is really nice, as you do get like a backing piece for it. So many possibilities. And then for this memory dex card, I also used the door nesting die set. And here you see the little swing tab, which I used an eyelet to punch an eyelet here to keep it in place. And then you just swing this over, and then you lift the flap here, and then it just reveals a message which says eek. And so that's one of the word sentiments that they have. And I think this is like a really fun idea, the swing tabs as well as the nesting door die set. And then so this is what the other words say. So we have ghoul, scary, and spooky. And I did cut them out in a pink, like a pink Halloween theme. And for the words here, let me just tell you the measurements here. So the largest one measures 2¼ inches by 3¼ inches. And then for the sentiment here, I also used the word boo. And then for those like the stamps, right, what you can also do is stamp a whole bunch of sentiments onto cardstock and then use a banner die to cut them out, like I did here with these ones, for example. And I just use this banner die that I have in my stash to cut these out. And then for the nesting door die set, you could also use it as a pocket, like I did here on the back of this. So I just glued it down on 3 sides here, and as you can see, it's got a notch so that so this is a pocket, and you can put a message into the pocket if you wish. So those are just some of the new Halloween die sets available in the KSCRAFT store on Aliexpress right now. As there's more, and I'll have to come back with that in another video, as this one's getting too long. But I'm glad that they released these early this year so that we can start planning for Halloween. And I just wanted to give you a recap of the dies that we talked about today. So we have the Boo Bag Topper sentiment here, the 2 little ghosts with their pumpkin pail. This one also features the door nesting die set and swing tabs, as well as the Halloween stamp set. And then we have the candied apple here. We have the 4 Halloween sentiments. The 4th word is eek, and it's currently under this one. We have the little ghost with 6 different faces, the cauldron, the scary spider, as well as the witch hat. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Bye.